pretty much always do. I'm going to give you a simple tip to put money in your pocket, and you're probably going to trip out. You're probably going to say, wow. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Frank Iñiguez. I am the ambassador of reading, and I'm very grateful for all of you that tune in, watch the channel, share the channel. It's growing tremendously well. Thank you so much. Now, today's video, I'm going to share a couple of stories like I pretty much always do. I'm going to give you a simple tip to put money in your pocket, and you're probably going to trip out. You're probably going to say, wow, who would have thought such a simple act would put a lot of money in my pocket? And I suggest you don't leave it in your pocket. I suggest you grab that money, send it to the principal, and pay off your home if you have a mortgage. If you haven't seen my video, watch it. It's how to pay off your mortgage in 10 years or less. Very well. I remember way back then when 30 years plus when I married my wife, we had one car and one car only, and we didn't have a lot of money. And with that, my brothers and I, we started a radiator shop, a mechanic shop. And it turned out that we would do work for customers, and back then we would get not credit, we would get a guarantee for the parts, either 3 months, 6 months, a year, and that's what we would get as our guarantee. And then we would guarantee it to our customers as 3 months, 6 months, or a year. However, we wouldn't guarantee our labor for a whole year if it wasn't our radiators. If it was any other part, it was no more than 6 months. It was 3 months or 6 months, but not a year, because we didn't know how long the parts were going to last. Then later on, as the time continued, many companies turned out that they were giving lifetime warranty. Even for the radiators, they were giving lifetime warranty. Who would have thought? And anyway, whenever we got a part that was lifetime warranty, and we had our customers come in and change a part, we would guarantee it for 3 months, labor and part, but we wouldn't guarantee it for life. Now the part, many times, if it was one of our customers, we could always look it up in the book. And I'm going to talk about this book. Look it up in the book and say, oh yeah, well, you know what? We bought this part and it's guaranteed for life. We wouldn't give them full credit. We would make it a win-win. They would get some of the credit. We would get some of the credit. And our business started booming because we were being fair about it. Now, I took that into consideration, and I'm like, man, that was a good thing that we did. We would write it down in our notebook, and that's what we did. We didn't have a computer for our radiator shop. We had a notebook. And when the notebook got full, we'd get another notebook. And when customers would come in, we would look up their name, look up the date, and go, oh yeah, this is what we did for you. So this is what I'm going to tell you that you can do that can save you money and put money in your pocket. You can buy one of these, or smaller, and leave it in your glove compartment. And why would you want to do that? Well, because now you're going to have a record of your car. If you go to the mechanic and they change your starter, but they bought the starter with a lifetime warranty, you can find out where they bought it, or you can buy it yourself and take it to the mechanic. You can choose your store, because there are many stores that have lifetime warranty. Get your starter, take the car and the starter to the mechanic. They're going to change it. They're going to charge you a certain amount for changing it. Now, they're not guaranteeing the part because you're bringing in the part, but you know that you bought a lifetime warranty. Then you write down, let's say, whatever car you have, it's a Honda, a Ford, a Toyota, whatever it is, you write it down and you put the starter and where you bought it and the guarantee. If it's a lifetime warranty, you want to make sure that you put lifetime warranty, because if it ever fails, you can go back. They'll give you another one, no questions asked. So at my household, there's 5 of us. There's 5 cars, one for each. Plus I have my truck, my Ford truck. I think it's a 98 or something like that, a 2000. And so it's an older truck. That truck, I better have a notebook for it, because if anything goes wrong with it, if it's a lifetime warranty, then I can always go ahead and look at my notebook and find out what I did. If it was a starter, the alternator, a battery, you can write down your battery. Batteries are not lifetime, but they're 5 years, 3 years, 1 year. It all depends on where you buy it and how much warranty you want to buy. And on our batteries, I'm not going to be able to keep all the batteries in my head, my memory. Memory is good, but they're good for impactful events or something that makes a big difference in your brain. You're going to remember stuff like that, but you're not going to remember when you bought the battery or where you bought the alternator or the starter. By doing this, you're going to put money in your pocket. You're going to realize, wow, such a simple idea. Easy to do, easy not to do. If you do it, you're going to be able to put money in your pocket. there's this wonderful store for tires. And when I heard about the store, the guy even has a book. I don't know if I should mention it. I'm not going to mention it. Anyway, this is a wonderful store for tires. They're wonderful. Their service is great. Their tires are great. I started slowly changing all my cars into those tires. Well, on my own personal truck, I bought the tires, and something strange. There were some cracks on one of the tires, so I noticed it. And I go, wow, that's strange. In all my life, 55 years, I've never seen a tire like that. And my wife sat on the other side, and that was really strange. I took it in. Guess what? I got 2 brand new tires. I didn't have to pay for that. Why? Because it's they don't have lifetime warranty, but it goes according to the thread. And my thread was still good enough so that I didn't have to pay anything on it. So if you have something like that and you write it on your notebook, it's going to be putting money in your pocket. So if you have 2 cars or 3 cars, in some cases, in our cases, it's 5 cars plus my extra one for our campground that I use, then it's easy because every car is going to have their own notebook. You put it in there. Every time you're going to do something to the car, you bring it out, and it's going to be right there. For my 2 sons and my daughter and my wife, I tell them when you hit 3,000 miles, take it in to get an oil change. Put the little sticker. Once you hit those miles, it's easy to remember. Oil, maybe you don't want to put here, but maybe you do. It's the notebook belongs to the car, so it's really easy to keep note of what you're doing to your car and how you're going to be able to save money. Now, if you save money, let's say you get a second starter and you don't have to pay for it, and you were ready to pay for it, instead of spending the money, I suggest you send it to the principal. If you haven't seen our video of how to pay off your house in 10 years or less, we've already done part 1, part 2, part 3. It may benefit you to watch them. If you have a house, if you own a house and you have a mortgage, instead of spending the money that you're going to be saving on the parts to that car, grab it, put it towards the principal, pay off your mortgage. Very well. So we're going to leave it at that. Grab a notebook. Doesn't have to be this size. It could be smaller. Put the name of the car that you're driving, the year of the car, the model of the car, and then set it by dates. When was it that you bought the part? Where did you buy it from? What kind of guarantee it has? And that way you don't have to keep that in your memory. You don't have to remember. Whenever something happens to the car and the mechanic tells you, oh, it's your starter, your alternator, there are even brakes that have lifetime warranty. So if you have guarantee for any of those parts, you just look it up, you find out if it's lifetime warranty, you get your new parts, pay the mechanic for whatever they're going to charge you to install it back on, and you're saving money. How do you like that? Very well, we're going to leave it at that. Till next time, your friend, the ambassador of reading, Frank Quiniguez, wishing you well today and always, knowing that you will find and get what you are looking for. Thank you for watching our channel, and congratulations for making it here, where we give information that benefits the individual that's watching and their loved ones. I invite you to subscribe and be part of our channel, set the notifications, and watch the new videos. Thank you and welcome.